Morning. Well, it's day 42. Bloody hell, 6 weeks. My goodness. Still here, feeling okay. Overslept a bit this morning, but not massively, so I'm alright. It's been a couple of hours since I took my medication, and I'm feeling okay. I hope that this journey is kind of helping a lot of people to realise that it's not all plain sailing. I've sort of touched upon this before on previous vlogs, and this is why I actually do the written blog every few hours each day as well. Because I want people to realise that this is not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do at all. But I'm doing it, and I'm doing the best I can at it. And that's, to me, is the main thing, really. I'm glad to see more of you actually beginning to use the site more as well. I've noticed a few more entries from people in recent days, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. As for what I'm up to today, I've not really got a great deal planned. Might have some laundry to do, etc., but that's about it, really. Might go out afterwards as well. But as far as general sort of plans go, I've not really got anything to do today, really, especially. But I wanted to make sure that you guys were all okay, and I hope you're all in good spirits. Well, it's Friday today, isn't it? So I'm sure you will be. Spirits being the operative word. But yeah, I want to get a little bit serious for a while and just say that it's a very difficult thing to admit that you need help. As I've said numerous times before. And sometimes when you get that help, it can be very illuminating. It can switch a light on in your head, and all of a sudden all the things that you thought were impossible suddenly become really simple. Like the solution's been there, like staring you right in the face for a long time, and you just haven't seen it. It's a real sort of eureka moment, if you like. And that's what this whole journey's been like for me on medication for the last 6 weeks. As I've mentioned numerous times in the written vlogs and here in these videos, it's not an easy path to follow. It is hard. There are days where you just want to languish in bed all day, and you don't want to do anything. And I know exactly how that feels now, because I've had days like that myself. But those days are becoming fewer and more remote now. So that's a good thing about this journey, really. I am a lot more active than I was at the start of it, because I still remember day one when I took my meds and I filmed my first vlog, a couple of hours later, and I was just so out of it, because the drugs at that point were so powerful, because I'd never taken them before. It was a bit of a shock to the system, it was just whoa, But now it's like, I've just totally got used to them. I'm not going to be at a stage where I become dependent on them, though. I'm very, very keen for that not to be the case, because I don't I don't want to be dependent on them. I'm not dependent on them right now. I know that I'm not. But there's a danger that in the future I could be. And I want to stop that from happening. So I'm just gonna keep taking them as I've been prescribed, and then when I'm ready to start reducing them, I'll reduce them. End of. Basically. So that's the state of play right now. I'm more or less sort of getting to a point where I am beginning to make sense of this whole journey, and that makes me feel good, because I feel a lot better about myself now than I did 6 weeks ago. A lot better. I don't get wound up nearly as often as I did before, and that means a lot. That makes a hell of a difference. So that kind of gives me hope, and it makes me happy. And I'm going to go now, because I've been prattling on for 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes almost. So I will speak to you later then. Okay, bye bye.